Well, hey folks, relaunch of Witcher Metals, my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Road to Tokyo Dome Night 2 event, and that main event tag, my god, yes, all the thumbs up. Oh yes, that is the kind of tag team matches that I like. Big thank you as always, Jen, for sending me that. I really do appreciate it. Pull above my head. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. And it's hard to believe, it's been just about a year since I've been reviewing New Japan Live, and big thank you to you guys for everybody that have loved every single video that I've done, and who have provided, and if you provide me information, facts, or anything I've gotten wrong, thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Let's get right into it. Kevin Kelly and Chris Charlton on commentary, and they brought in a 7-match card. This was a bit better overall than the night 1 event, even though that was quite fun. You had a Yato and Shota versus Ren Narita and a returning Kanamitsu, who last had a match, I believe the announcer said, about 2 years ago. I think it was about 2 years ago in November. So November 2016, and he had a neck injury. They kept him out for a while, and he was able to recover 100%, go through all the drills, and get back into in-ring shape. And he did pretty well. It was a good young lion match. Everybody had a good showing. He did get targeted and got tested, but he did pretty damn well. Rennery did his nice belly to belly. It ended up going to a time limit draw, 15-minute time limit draw, but good overall work by every single one of these young lions. And I can't wait to see really what the future may hold for Ayato and Shota should they decide to stick together as a tag team. Maybe for next year's World Tag League they could win a couple matches, but who knows. Honestly, solid effort by every single young lion. And then we get Jushin Thunder Liger, Tiger Mask, and Hanare versus Repugni 3K and Rocky Romero. Very entertaining match. You had a nice little comedy exchange with Liger and Rocky Romero. You did get a chop fest at one point, like Hanare just taking all kinds of chops. Good double teaming. The vets did take over, while Liger and Tiger Mask did take over. And a 3K eventually pinned Tiger Mask for the 1, 2, 3. And it was good stuff. There was handshakes at the end, which is a little bit unusual. You're like, oh, geez, I wonder what's going on here. Rocky's going to end up being the mole in Chaos, isn't he? Rocky's going to end up... I'm going to have to boo Rocky, and I don't want to do that. Let me know who you think is going to be the mole in Chaos. And I will have a Wrestle Kingdom's prediction, Wrestle Kingdom 13 predictions, rather, for, I don't know, probably like a week from now. They've announced the whole card except who's going to participate in that gauntlet match. So I'm really excited for it. 20 days cannot pass soon enough. But yeah, Repugni 3K and Rocky Romero get the victory, and then we move on to Goto and Tomohiro Ishii versus Minoru Suzuki and Iizuka. And what do you think's going to happen? Young Lions got attacked by Suzuki, of course, in the entrance, and during the match, and after the match. For Suzuki must always punish the Young Lions. They're going to have to make a factory over there to just mass produce Young Lions with how Suzuki keeps going through them. It was outside immediately. Of course, Suzuki was attacking everybody. I mean, as I said, attacking the Young Lions. Ishii and Suzuki having a nice scrap and having nice exchanges as they have fought over the Rev Pro Heavyweight Championship, well, the British Heavyweight Championship of Rev Pro. And it's going to be interesting to see what Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. do there. So really good exchanges, though. Vertical drop brainbuster on Iizuka for the 1, 2, 3. That was nice. It was nice. It was good. It was good stuff. Really good stuff. Enjoyable tag match. Very hard hitting. And Goto and Ishii certainly are a really good team as well. And Suzuki carrying Iizuka, who actually can wrestle some, but he's mainly an antics character at this point. Still, good match for what it was. And then we get to Evil and Sonata versus Yujiro Takahashi and Chase Owens. I wonder who's going to take the pin. Chase. Chase took the pin, of course. Chase is on the case and on the mat, taking the 1, 2, 3. That generally seems to be what happens 95% of the time. It used to be 99% of the time, but Chase has actually picked up a few victories in some tag matches here and there. Really nice Paradise Lock where Chase is like, I figured out the Paradise Lock, you know, the leg and arm trap that Sonata does, but he didn't. And Milano Collection AT, who has the key, knew that Chase didn't do it, and then Chase got locked in it after Sonata popped up. That was pretty funny. Really good tag work, some close near falls. Ended up where Evil and Sonata used the Young Bucks Indie Taker finisher and then the Magic Killer. So Gorilla's Destiny and Young Buck finishers. Send a message to them for the 3-way title match for the IWGP Tag Team Championships, that is. And Magic Killer ended up pinning Chase, of course. Chase taking the pin. Duh, no shock there. And then we get to Naito, Bushi, and Shingo versus Taichi, Kanemaru, and El Desperado. And this is another way to really hype a couple matches. Well, Naito and Chris Jericho had a press conference earlier in the day, and of course, it ended up being a brawl and stuff like that. And gee, I wonder what's going to end up happening at the end of this match. It was good stuff. Much more aggressive Naito, even pulling on the parts of El Desperado's mask, like the hair part that he has hanging down. Pulling on that, that was pretty cool. We go into the crowd. Shingo took a bad head bump into like a wall or barricade or whatever. He really got busted open. I mean, he was busted open on this side. He was bleeding pretty goddamn bad. Bushi then takes over, then Naito, and Naito got rocked a couple times, but Destino pinned Kanemaru for the 1-2-3, and then Jericho's music hits, and they're looking at the video wall like idiots. Naito's not an idiot, and Bushi's not an idiot, and Shingo, none of these guys are idiots, and yet, hey, we're prepared for Chris Jericho, we're all in the ring, and let's look at the video wall, and everybody's favorite rock star dad decides to come down, and through the crowd. I don't know how you couldn't see Chris Jericho coming. I mean, it's not that Chris Jericho isn't still good, but he's not moving exactly as fast as he used to. So it's not like you couldn't catch up to the guy. But he ends up laying out all three members with the chair and uses code breaker on LIJ. Well, mainly Naito. And there we go with that. So yeah, it's just a nice way to hype up their match for Wrestle Kingdom, which should be good. And yes, I have a Chris Jericho t-shirt. I have a few Chris Jericho t-shirts. I'm a big fan of him. I just wonder if maybe 2019 is going to be his last year. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So then we get a Chaos versus Bullet Club feud. Again, 10-man tag match. It's Okada, Makabe, and Yano. Yes, Yano and Makabe teaming up again. Kushida and Honma versus Jay White, Bad Luck Fale, Tamatonga, Tangaloa, and Taiji Ishimori. And hyping up a couple more, Wrestle Kingdom matches, Jay White and Okada, and Ishimori and Kushida. It was a brawl from the beginning. Chaos did take over. Of course, BG, or BC, OG BC. They took everything outside, including the Guerrillas of Destiny, mainly targeting everybody. Had the Jado antics with the cane. Kushida did get beat up some. There was some really nice exchanges between Jay White and Okada. That's going to be a pretty fun match. That could probably be, even though it's got the most hype behind it, I think it could be a sleeper match. Like, people are thinking it's going to be good, but maybe it's not going to be great. I don't know. It just seems like for all the hype that's getting, a lot of more matches are getting love on the card. I think it's going to be interesting to see who wins that. I think it's going to be Jay White. It probably should be Jay White, but we'll see. Hanma did get beat up, but then hit a Rocket Kokeshi and a Kokeshi, the diving, or the falling headbutt. But then he ends up getting pinned by Tangaloa with the ape shit for the 1-2-3. And then Okada gets goaded going back into the ring with all 7 members of, the Bullet Club there, including Jado and Gato. So it's more like 6, because Jado and Gato really aren't, they're about half performers. So it's 2 guys, but just 1 wrestler. And then Kushida runs in to try and protect Okada. They get laid out, and it's breathed with the switchblade, and they're building up all this stuff. Hey, maybe Okada's gonna be Jay White. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. But then we get to Tanahashi and Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, the Golden Lovers, in a match. I almost wish I would have waited to do my top 25 favorite New Japan matches list, because this probably would have been on there. In fact, this would have been on there. It might have been about, it probably would have been about top 15, because it is a great match. Do not get me wrong. And the efforts by all the guys were absolutely tremendous. It was just fun. It was just fun. Go watch this stuff. I'll get the bullet point stuff, but really go watch this. Omega was a lot more heelish. Ospreay was focused on for a bit. You did have a nice cross slash, the moonsaults, where Omega and Ibushi do dueling moonsaults to the outside. Really nice stuff. Rough landing at one point where after Ospreay and Ibushi had some great exchanges. There's this point where Tanahashi's down. Omega went for his, fireman's carry, did the whole thing, you can't escape. Ibushi did the, standing shooting star, but kind of, he got some of it. And then Ospreay stopped Omega and picked him up and did a sunset flip powerbomb and powerbombed him right onto Ibushi. And Tanahashi was underneath, so great job protecting your tag partner. I bet it is what it is. there was a really, it looked like it could have been a whole lot more brutal than it was. Fortunately, all four of these guys are professionals. Um, Ibushi and Ospreay once again take over with some great exchanges and some great near falls. The pacing of this match was absolutely great. It was over 25 minutes. Actually, it might have been about 30 minutes. It was a great main event. Fantastic. You did have the golden trigger that ended up pinning Will Ospreay for the 1, 2, 3. And yeah, this match definitely would be on my favorite matches of the year list. I guess now, next year, all things aligned, I will have to probably wait until the Road to Tokyo Dome shows are done to make sure I don't miss a single match. But however, I will put over this tag match, Tanahashi and Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, as really, really good. Damn good. Check it out. Please do. Absolutely tremendous match. If you don't check out anything else from this show, please check out that match. It was absolutely great. And then Kenny Omega sings I'm dreaming of a white Christmas and, indoor snow falls because, oh, Japan. But yeah, this was fun. This was a fun event. I'm going to say B+ for that main event in particular. It was just a little bit better than night 1. So yeah, that's what I gotta say. So yeah, it's the last live New Japan review I'm gonna do. I might, I will have my prediction show, by the way, up a week or 2 weeks from now at the most. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the show, and let me know what you guys think of Wrestle Kingdom. I will have my predictions up, as I said, but agree, disagree with what I said, like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin, and I will see you soon.